By keeping Agag and the good livestock, Saul was setting himself up for financial and political success. I need you to see this. Good livestock, that was another form of currency in biblical times. A man who had much cattle had much wealth. Additionally, having a rival king in your custody, that showed the rest of the world you are a powerful dude. By toppling a nation's king and then holding that king in your court, you showed your nation and the surrounding nations that you were strong. You were a force to be reckoned with. You weren't the man to play with. You benefited at both home and abroad with that kind of stuff. And I say all that to say this was a calculated move by Saul. He didn't just stumble upon a group of well-groomed livestock and a fallen king. He made an intentional effort to preserve and take those things for himself. The word in verse 9 translated as good. It says all that was good. They kept all that was good. That word, the original word there translated, it means beauty in the widest sense. In other words, it was essentially anything that Saul and the people thought was pleasing to their eyes, they kept it. The reality is there probably wasn't a real plan or reason behind keeping those livestock in Agag. Outside of the fact they saw something they thought was good and they wanted it. So they kept it. Now the vile refuse, that can be translated as the worthless, the unwanted. That was the stuff that held no value in the eyes of the beholders. That was the stuff that didn't stand to benefit Saul and the people. Now still we see that the command of the Lord is clear. All of it goes. Everything is wiped. However, in Saul's mind, it was the bad goes, the good stays. Now, how did Saul and the people determine what was good? Well, they looked at it with earthly sight. They made the wrong call. Like I said earlier, they kept the good, they stashed the good and trashed the bad. They were looking at the situation through their eyes rather than what the Lord said. And this is where we see our first point of application here. Sometimes we like to cherry pick with God, don't we?